Hey everybody, here we are again, and it's a Festival Golden Stag Summer Ale. Let's talk about it. So, I'll show you the box to start off with. That's the front. Basic details. That's the side. You may have noticed I've not cut it out because I've already got one and it's already laminated, which means I've done it a few times. And if it gets to the laminated point, it must be okay. But for somehow, I've not reviewed it. Some bump on the back, some advertisement on the other side. What came in the box? Well, we've not even got it open yet, that was just posted in the top. So it came with 50 grams of hot pellets golden ale. Let's see. Hop additions, Cascade and Columbus. 25 grams of each maybe, don't know. Smells sort of spicy. It also came with an empty now pouch, 3 kilograms of golden ale light bitter, stroke light bitter, contains barley. Certainly hope so. Didn't come with that. I changed my yeast off again. It came with some instructions. Came with a beer yeast M42, 10 grams, didn't use it. Used the SO4. And it also came with 110 grams of priming sugar. Dextrose. I didn't use 110 grams. I did use dextrose to prime it with, but I only used about 20 grams. Goes in the barrel. If you use 100 grams, 110 grams even, 110 grams. If I used 110 grams, within a day it'd be fizzing and just whining and letting off gas, producing extra alcohol, but do you need it? No. I always find 20 grams, sometimes it's a little bit light on carbonation, but more often than not it's about perfect. In a barrel, polythene. I call them barrels, they're not barrels because they're made of polythene and they're more pin-sized. Barrel being huge amounts of beer. It might last me a couple of weeks, a barrel. No, a proper barrel would last me a while. Facts and figures. Stop waffling, get on with it, shut up. Starting gravity 1.046 at 15 degrees C. There was a dry hop stage for approximately 3 days. Final gravity was 1.018 at 18 degrees C. 3 degrees difference. I didn't bother messing with the figures, so it is an approximate ABV of 3.8%. Cost of the kit was £29.95, so price per pint 74.875. Cheaper than Roy Pub. Let's have a look at it. So you may have noticed you can get ahead. Drops off fairly quickly. It's currently got barely a cap, ends up with a ring, at best. It's a light straw golden colour, pale yellow. No, it's more golden than pale yellow. It is I'm thinking polished clear. Certainly crystal clear, more than likely. Certainly crystal clear, probably polished clear. If you can see through it at a distance, you can see my head through it. I don't know. I'm talking polished clear. Flash with the torch as usual. There is perhaps just a little bit of a haze when you do that with the bright light. But you won't send it back in a pub. I mean, some of you wouldn't send cloudy ones back in a pub. I have. Let's go for the aroma. Stop gassing. Not a right lot on the aroma. No, it's sort of like a pale, mildly beery smell. There is a slight, maybe a slight, very slight spicy note to it. But that's about it. Whack it down with laughing tackle. Let's see what it tastes like. There's a bittering that starts right at the beginning, more or less, and lasts all the way through. That's the big one. It's like a... There is a slight fruitiness to it. No idea what sort of fruit. It's only very slight. Very vaguely citrusy. Could be grapefruit, but only very slight. That is a nice beer, which is why it got to the point of having a laminated label. If I think I'm going to do them again, the label gets laminated. If I'm going to do them a lot, the label gets laminated several times, in case I've got all 4 barrels full of the same beer. Doesn't often happen that. Certainly not now while I'm doing all these, testing every kit going. And even back before I started that, I would predominantly buy one kit, and it was mostly probably Woodford's Wherry was the one I predominantly bought because I liked it. Why wouldn't you buy something that you like? But this is another one that had, yeah, well, obviously laminated it, so I used to buy it quite regularly. And then I found, strangely enough, I haven't actually got a video up. Waffling again, I apologise. Waffling again. Shut up waffling and just crack on with the beer. Yeah, it's a nice beer, that. Mouthfeel. It's a good solid medium, that. No watery gaps. Very light in flavour, but a pleasant bittering throughout. It's not going to have a lot of flavour to it because it's a light beer. So at most you're going to get like a pale malt sort of flavour, if that. But the bittering masks that. I'm not getting any sort of maltiness. Yeah, there is. There's a just there. There's a biscuity, bready, not bread. Sort of a biscuit flavour. A pale note. Biscuit flavour. I would say certainly, definitely a 4 out of 5. I think I'm probably going to go 5 out of 5. I like that. That's why I've done it several times. So yeah, 5 stars out of 5. That's a good beer. A little bit on the pricey side, but at 75p, I don't think you'll even buy a can for 75p, and that would be fizzy and nasty. Right, like, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.